Basebnnou. At least one game. 3 between the White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Just gonna save. I found out from my school is now anytime I announce, all I have to do is send. Oh, sorry, I have broadcast stuff on still. I gotta change that. I can change it right here. Just
hey, this is one.
That's all I have to do. So now we should be good. White Sox lead the series 2-0. Was I have to have a certain amount of hours done for it to count. That is gonna be so easy for one reason and one reason only. Every Basebnnou I do, all I have to do is send them the link, and this will count towards my broadcast, so I can like get ready for like the actual broadcast stuff. So all the announcing I'm gonna be doing for the next 9 months to a year, which is probably gonna be for the next month, maybe couple months. It's gonna be MLB. Sorry, is NHL 20. Doesn't it come out in September 13th? Hey Siri, when does NHL 20 come out?
Okay, I found this on the web for what time.
Let's see when NHL 20. Yep, September 13th. So just over about 2 weeks. Well, probably not, because I'm gonna be still Basebnouing. But after I'm done with this entire season and the playoffs, we're gonna be going right into this NHL, and we're gonna start doing the Blackhawks games. So we're in Cleveland. We're gonna have McCullers Jr. pitch tonight against Kluber, 2 of the best pitchers in the MLB. The Cleveland Indians are 2 games behind the Chicago White Sox for first. There are the lineups. You got our usual lineup. Still trying to figure out why Jensen's in left field and why those two shouldn't flip. But it really doesn't matter. There are the stats. Both are just about even. 14-2 is McCullers. Kluber is 12-2. ERA is only a 0.1% different. There's the standings. The White Sox, they finished the conference? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it says Z. I have to look that up. We are in Cleveland Progressive Field, game 3 out of 4 against the Cleveland Indians. Let's get this game underway. Pitching for the Cleveland Indians tonight is Corey Kluber. 12-2 this year with a 2.1 ERA. He's one of the best pitchers in the MLB right now. Leading off for the Chicago White Sox, our second baseman, Whit Merrifield, is 2 for 9 this series with 2 singles. A .283 average. Here comes the first pitch to Merrifield from Kluber, and this ball game underway, and it's in the left. We got a base hit on the first pitch of the ball game. And there's a runner at first, already on the first pitch.
Not accepted.
And we got a center fielder, Chris Taylor. Got pretty even average too, a .284 average. Merrifield's at first, and here you go, she's stealing. But Taylor fouls away the first percent. He's 1 for 6 against Kluber. 3 strikeouts. Not really that good. Go back to first. Merrifield gets back safely. Chicago's on 1. Here's the 0-1. A changeup, that's fouled also 0-2. Go to from Kluber is in the right, and it's caught by the second baseman. You got 1 out. In the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman.
You got Jose Abreu. A .33 average with 28 home runs this year. It's a runner at first, and it's Whit Merrifield. He's not going to go. Runner stays at first. 2 minutes. If they win tonight, it'll be huge. And there goes Merrifield. And Abreu hits it into center. And it's going to be a base hit. Runners at first and second with one out in the top of the first.
Batting fourth.
One of my favorite players that's starting to get to my favorite player, Miguel Andujar. 12 home runs and 58 RBIs this year. A .279 average. Runners at first and second, one out. First pitch Andujar. Hit in the shallow right. He's got to make a run, and it drops foul 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that's foul in the left 0-2. More than half of the Chicago White Sox have over a .28 average. Probably because they've been doing outstanding. And go back to second, and Merrifield gets back. There's 2 outs in the top of the first.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
All right fielder, another guy that's really good. He might be able to get over a .3 average tonight if he hits 3 hits, and possibly even 2. .297 average. First pitch to Gonzalez. This is sinker 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Gonzalez. And there's a grounder. That is going to end the side. To the bottom of the first. 2-hit time for the White Sox. No runs. And the Indians off the bat. Pitching for the White Sox tonight, Lance McCullers Jr. 14-2 this year for 1.99 ERA. 255 strikeouts. Leading off for the Cleveland Indians, Tyler Naquin, a .278 average. 18 home runs and 63 RBIs this year. First pitch to Naquin. 0-1. Is my camera right? Hold on. Is that on broadcast? It is. That's on. Now it's broadcast. Which isn't much of a difference. Here's the 0-1 to Naquin. A 2-seamer up in the corner, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Naquin. Swing and a miss. 1 out on 3 pitches. That's his first strikeout.
Batting second. The left fielder.
Here's the lineup for the Cleveland Indians. One that leads in average is Jose Ramirez, our third baseman, but Jason Kipnis in the last month, he's got a .3 average. He's 27 for 90, which is actually pretty good if you think about it. Bradley Zimmer now, he's 3 for 8 this series with 3 singles and a .258 ERA average. This is the first pitch to Zimmer. A knuckle curve just outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Zimmer. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 from McCullers. Upstairs, down count 1-2 is Zimmer. The 1-2. He caught him looking with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. And the one that leads is second in the AL in average, Jose Ramirez. And first in the AL in average is our first baseman, Jose Abreu, with a .329, I believe, because he... Oh no, didn't he get a base hit? I think he hit tonight, so it's... I think he should have a .331 then. Yeah, he did hit tonight, so he has a .331. Here's the 0-2 to Ramirez. Here's the 1-2 to Ramirez. And high into right field. Gonzalez has to run back as the wind's carrying it, and that's going to end the inning. to the top of the second in Cleveland. Zeros on the board. 2 hit time for the White Sox. Trying to milk this as much as I can so I can get more hours. Now leading out for the White Sox, our catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington.
In the top of the second. It's just a Castillo. And it's into the shortstop. Easy play. Castillo doesn't have much speed, so he takes his time and got him out for the first out.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
And Leori Garcia, who's not in his his left fielder spot. Will Jensen is. First pitch to Garcia. And another hit right to the shortstop. This one he can't take his time on, and he gets it. It's 2 outs.
The left fielder.
Will Jensen
Jensen.
in the top of the second, 2 outs. Nobody on. First pitch to Jensen. Swing and miss on a cutter on 1. Here's the 0-1. And another one right to the shortstop. That is going to end the inning. All 3 pitches all went to short. And all the easy plays. To the bottom of the second, sorry.
Leading off. 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 to Lindor. A 1-1. 1-1. And a base hit up the left field line. And you got a runner at first for Cleveland. Bottom of your screen, you see some scores. In hits, Jose Ramirez of 168. And Abreu and Lindor. Look at that. In the top 7, the White Sox have 3 and the Indians have 2 in the AL. That's why I love the series already. Carlos Santana. Runner at first. First is to Santana. 0-1 is the count. Yo 1. And he went 0-2. Yo 2. Hit in the left. And he's back there. Runner's not going to tag. Goes back to first. It's a runner at first still. And there's 1 out.
Batting 6.
Jason Kipnis, 2 for 8 this series, 3 strikeouts. And there goes the runner. Go to second, and it's over his head. And he's safe at second. And of course, the internet connection quality is not sufficient, which hopefully the internet it doesn't block out. Like that time it did, and then you couldn't see anything. 0-2 is the count to Kipnis. Here's the 0-2. Hit into center. He is gonna be held at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Brandon Barnes.
Number 9.
.276 average runner at first and third. First pitch to Barnes. Change up 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Chases a knuckle curve 0-2. Go to the Barnes.
Whoa, that's down.
A change up down low, 1-2. Another 1-2, and it's in the right and back to first. Oh wait. Oh, no, that was an error. I was confused. Indians are gonna lead 1-0. I should have thrown to second. There's 2 outs. A .273 average. Runner at second. First pitch to Luplo, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Followed back down to count 0-2. The 0-2. All the way, another 0-2 coming. I don't know why I threw it to first. I should have thrown it to second. The 0-2. High in the right. It's going to sell foul. Another 0-2 coming. The Indians love to just keep fouling it away. Exactly. Because McCullers is already at 30 pitches. That's only the second. Another 0-2. And a grounder. Bayou touches first. That's going to end the inning. 1-0 Indians. And then it's basically a base hit on the corner error. Hits Anderson, our shortstop.
Tim Anderson.
This was to Anderson. In the right, and there's the first hit of the series for Anderson. Runner at first, in the top of the third lead off.
The batter number 50.
As with Merrifield back at the top of the lineup.
Merrifield.
Runner at first, the top of the third. There goes Anderson. And Merrifield hits it in the right. That's caught, and he's going to have to go all the way back. And Anderson does get back in time. 1 out.
Now batting.
Chris Taylor's over 1 tonight.
Chris Taylor.
It's just a Taylor. In the right again. It's going to be caught. 2 outs in the top of the third.
Now batting. The first
Jose Abreu is 1 for 1 tonight.
Abreu.
Runners at first. 2 outs. This was Abreu. In a minute, throw to second, and he's going to get him at second. And Abreu's going to lead off the top of the fourth. 1-0 Indians. Heidi, there she is. Kevin Plawecki, the catcher.
Leading off. for the Indians,
.253 average.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Or pitch to Plawecki on 1. Oh, 1. Down the count 0-2. Yo, 2. Here's that one. 1-2. The 1-2 now. He struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Tyler Naquin.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler.
This was the Naquin. 0-1 is the count. Hit in the center. Taylor's got to make a run. And he barely finds it. 2 outs. Thought he overran it. Bottom of the screen, Cardinals leading the Giants. 1-0. Diamondbacks and Padres start at 7:40. Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 tonight. Dodgers and Rockies at 9-10. And a bunt right to Castillo. That's going to end the inning. To the top of the fourth. The guy that just made the play is going to lead off, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 tonight.
Leading off to the White Sox, the first baseman.
1 for 1 tonight.
Jose Abreu.
Top of the first pitch. In the center, it's going to be caught. 1 out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting,
Miguel Andujar.
Miguel.
0 for 1. Top of the fourth. This was Andujar. Sinker that's fouled in the right field 0-1. The 0-1. I change up, fouled away again 0-2. Yo, 2 from him. That's in the center. We got 2 outs. So in the top of the third, all 3 pitches, all 3 batters were hit to short.
Gonzalez.
Now they're all being hit to center field. Carlos Gonzalez is now up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. In the shallow right. Got it. 2.
Leading off for the Indians, the third baseman.
I swear that 1-0 is how we end the game. That's not going to be a final score. Yo, 2! He struck him out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
0-1 is the count to Lindor. Here's the 0-1. And that ball is crushed into right. And it is gone. 2-0 Indians. A solo home run by Lindor. That's why his average is all the way up. Like now, I'm not going to blame myself if I lose.
Up next for Cleveland,
First pitch to Santana. The changeup is 0-1.
Santana.
Here's the 0-1.
Call that outside.
Even count at 1 apiece. 1-1 to Santana. A knuckle curve fooled him. A 1-2. The 1-2 from McCullers. He struck him out. 2 outs. And bottom of the 4th is now at Jason Kipnis.
The batter number
1 for 1 tonight.
Second baseman.
The second baseman. A knuckle curve down the middle. 0-1.
1-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1.
2-run.
0-2 now is the count. Yo to the Kipnis. Upstairs, 1-2.
1-2.
The Cutters has thrown 50 pitches right here. The 1-2 Kipnis. Swing and a miss that ends the inning to the top of the 5th. Indians get a solo home run. They now lead 2-0. And here's Heidi. I believe Castillo is going to lead off. Yeah, because Gonzalez finished last inning.
Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher,
Wellington Castillo, 0 for 1 tonight. Trying to get the White Sox on the board. I can't tell you the last time I was shut out. I literally can't. I think it was against the Rangers a couple months ago. It's 1-0. Here's the 0-1. That one is hit into left. Back at the wall. It's off the wall. And Castillo is going to go for 2. And he's in there with a double. To lead off the top of the 5th.
the designated
As
hitter.
Leori Garcia comes to the plate.
Garcia.
The top of the 5th. First was to Garcia. A pitch that actually could have had a chance of getting out. Solid back 0-1. Here's the 0-1. In the shallow right, and it's caught. 1 out in the top of the 5th. As our left fielder, Will Jensen, is going to come in.
Left fielder, Will Jensen.
His first pitch to Jensen. Oh, it's crushing the right 0-1. Foul. The 0-1. Outside cutter, 1-1. There's the 1-1. And a very weak hit. And there are 2 outs. Tim Anderson, 1 for 1 tonight.
Tim Anderson.
2 outs in the top of the 5th, the runner scoring position. First pitch to Anderson. And a weak one to second. That is going to end the inning. There's a 4-day update today? I don't know what that is. I guess there was. Barnes, Luplo, Plawecki. 2-0 Indians. Brandon Barnes 0 for 1 tonight. Just gonna start warming people up.
Leading off for the Indians, the designated
Steve
hitter,
Conrad. Why do I have so many
number
different
9.
people? Brandon Barnes 0 for 1 tonight. Let's switch to Barnes. Fouled away 0 1. Here's the 0-1. Grounder to Merrifield. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth.
Now
Jordan Luplo.
fielder, Jordan
0 for 1.
Luplo.
Let's push to Luplo. 0-1. Here's the 0-1.
D-Rod.
Knuckle curve, he swings and misses. And that bottom of your screen, you see Josh Donaldson on the Braves with a .36 something average. Let me see the last number. Leads the entire MLB in average. Kevin Plawecki, their catcher.
Kevin Plawecki.
This is the Plawecki. Foul back, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. The knuckle curve was fouled behind home plate, 0-2. Here we go, the 0-2 to Plawecki. He chased this curveball that ends the inning. The top of the 6th. This game is 2-0 Indians. No hitting game, the White Sox actually need an 8 with the travel. Whit Merrifield leads off.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, with
It's Tristan Merrifield. The cutter upstairs 0-1. Merrifield versus... He's 1 for 2 tonight. First, here's the 0-1. There's another cutter that's fouled 0-2. Go to the Merrifield. In the center for a base hit. And he dropped the ball and he took a really wide turn, but he's going to go back to first. He thought about second for a minute, and then changed.
now batting.
Jose Abreu. Chris Taylor. Then we're going to Jose Abreu. Runner at first. And Taylor 0-1. Go back to first. He's safe there. 1-0. There goes the runner. Go to second. Is nowhere close to being in time. 1-1 is the count. And the Merrifield is his 19th stolen base. So runner at first with no outs. Runner at second, sorry, with no outs. Here's the 1-1. Grounder that's going to extend the runner. There's a runner at third now for Jose Abreu, who can drive in a run with a base hit or maybe even a bunt.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Jose Abreu, a .331 average, 1 for 2 tonight. Here's Mr. Abreu. Bunted foul, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back, 0-2. The 0-2 to him. It's another sinker, 0-2 again. Another 0-2 to Abreu. We're gonna need another 0-2, another cutter. It's foul. Another 0-2, and it goes over his head. Can he get the throw off in time? He does. There's 2 outs. As Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 tonight.
Miguel Andujar.
2 outs. First was Andujar. In the right, It's gonna bring the run in. It's 2-1. And Andujar has an RBI single. And now it's Carlos Gonzalez. He can come in clutch sometimes. One of my favorite pitchers. Here's the first pitch to Gonzalez. In the right, it's gonna drop for a base hit. And we got runners in scoring position. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. As Wellington Castillo could tie the game. Possibly even more than that. First pitch to Castillo. Very weak hit. And it just went dead silent for a second. Throw to first is in time. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. The Indians only up by 1. Leading off for Cleveland.
Leading off for the Indians.
I don't know who that is.
The center fielder,
Tyler Naquin.
Tyler.
0 for 2 tonight.
Ball 1.
Oh, 1-0 is the count. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 to Naquin. And if we curve down the middle, 1-2. The 1-2 to Naquin. He struck him out. I think McCullers is going to be done after this inning anyway. Bradley Zimmer.
Now batting. The left fielder.
0 for 2 tonight. First pitch to Zimmer. Outside knuckle curve, 1-0. The 1-0. One thing that would be amazing in this mode is that if you, like, let's say something really good happened, like Anderson walked off in my first ever game. What if he had a thing that, like, at the end of the season, would you like to look at highlights from the season? Yes. Okay, so it'll show you about 20 to 30 highlights of anything that happened in the season. Count is 2-2 to Zimmer. 0 for 2. Here comes the 2-2. Fouled back. Another 2-2 coming. Another 2-2 from McCullers. He struck him out. 2 gone. In the bottom of the 6th. Now it's Jose Ramirez who leads the Indians in average and is second in average. .317. Ramirez against McCullers is 1 for something. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Down the count is Ramirez. 0-2. The 0-2 to Ramirez. He struck him out. It ends the inning. 2 to the top of the 7th. 2-1 Indians. Gonna be a very, very close finish. As Garcia is gonna lead off.
Leading off for the White Sox.
We're gonna bring Blanc in.
The designated hitter.
He has never pitched for the White Sox. Been in the AAA. First pitch to Garcia. In the right, it's going to be caught. 1 out on the first pitch in the top of the 7th. It's a big at-bats for everybody. You can't screw anything up. Will Jensen. 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch to Jensen. And he threw it right to third. There are 2 outs on the top of the 7th. No, there's no way I'm challenging. He was safe. It was out of
Anderson.
Here it is again. He's obviously safe. You can just tell. Yeah, see? I would have just stopped my challenge. Tim Anderson now. There's 2 outs. Nobody on. The top of the 7th. It's first pitch to Anderson. Very weak one. That is going to end the inning. To the bottom of the 7th. 2-1 Indians. He's now pitching for the White Sox. His first ever coming in. He's been 2 games. And they're probably really early because I don't remember. Oh, this is Blank. Your boy Blank. First pitch from Blank. 0-1 is the count. Lindor's 2 for 2 tonight. Who's the 0-1?
I got a ball, one
Even
strike.
count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 to Lindor. It's hit into center. Taylor is back. He's got it for the second out, for the first out. See, I say that all the time. They go second out when there's 1 out, and 1 out when there's the
Up
second
next
out.
for Cleveland.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
It's just a Santana. A nasty
0-1.
4-seamer, 0-1. He's the 0-1.
Zero.
And he struck strike 2 on a slurve. 0-2. The 0-2 to Santana. Fouled 0-2 again. Good go look at the bullpen really quickly. Just start warming up. All of our good guys are ready. Let's warm up Giles for this game. The 0-2 to Santana.
No.
On the side, 1-2. Here we go, the 1-2. All the way, 1-2 again. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
2-2. The 2-2 to Santana. Full count. Kipnis on deck. The full count to Santana is fouled. Full count again. Pitch number 9 coming. The full count. He struck him out. 2 gone. Down to 7. Jason Kipnis for second baseman. 1 for 2 tonight in the bottom of the 7th. Nobody on, 2 outs. Blank he swings and misses on the first pitch from Blank 0-1. Here's the 0-1 to Kipnis. 0-2. The 0-2 to Kipnis. He struck him out. That ends the inning. To the top of the 8th. Merrifield's gonna lead off. He's 2 for 3 tonight, a .285 average.
The second baseman.
Trying to tie this game up. They're only down by 1. Inside curveball, 1-0. 30,687 here tonight. Josh Fields is going to come into it in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 1-0. And a grounder to second. The throw to first is in time, 1 out. It's a center fielder now, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 tonight. Again, he goes 0 for something. This is the last time he actually hit one. First pitch. A cutter rolling 1. Here's the 0-1. In the right, and it's going to be caught. 2 outs. Jose Abreu now. 1 for 3 tonight.
Jose Abreu.
2 outs in the top of the 8th. First pitch to Abreu. And a grounder, it's foul. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. In the left, it's going to be caught. It's going to end the side to the bottom of the 8th. To the 1 side. To the 1 Indians. White Sox are
Ladies and gentlemen,
slowing down. Josh Fields.
now pitching for the White Sox.
White Sox need 1 just to tie it.
John.
Josh Fields is going to come in. 0-1 is the count to Barnes from Fields. Here's the 0-1. Fouled 0-2. Fouled away, another 0-2 coming. Another 0-2. Now the Indians win tonight. Tomorrow's a huge game. We either go back over 2 games over the Indians,
Ball, inside.
or we're back even. 2-2. The 2-2 to Barnes. Full count. Luplow's on deck. The full count. He struck him out. 1 out. In the bottom of the 8th. And Duhar Gonzalez Castillo leading off.
The right fielder. Jordan.
1 out.
Whoa.
Runner, nobody on. 0-1 as they come to Luplo. The 0-1. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 to Luplo. It's fouled away. 0-2 again. The 0-2. He struck him out. 2 gone. In the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Plawecki now. Oh for 2 tonight. First pitch. Knuckle curve 0-1. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now to Plawecki.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. He struck him out to the important inning. The top of the 9th. White Sox down by 1. And Duhar Gonzalez Castillo.
Your attention,
Pitching
please.
is Brad Hand.
Now pitching for the Indians.
Miguel Andujar leads off. If needed,
Number
Ken
33,
Giles is going to come in.
Brad.
Andujar leads off. 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch to Andujar. In the left, and it's over his head, a base hit to start off the top of the 9th. And now it's Carlos Gonzalez. If he comes to clutch at any time, it has to be right here.
Carlos Gonzalez.
And pinch running for Andujar is Charles Fleming.
Now running at first base for the
Oh,
White
why
Sox.
would they pinch run somebody to
Number
put in?
31, Charles Fleming.
No one out. First pitch to Gonzalez. Fouled 0-1. A little early, a little later would have been a good hit. Here's the 0-1. Slider fouled away. Then Lovejoy retired. Aww. 0-2. There goes Fleming. As Gonzalez fouls it away again, 0-2. Another 0-2, there goes the runner. Go to second, and he's got him. 2 outs.
Up next to the White
And now down to the final batter, Wellington Castillo. Needs a hit. If not, game over. First pitch to Castillo. Fouled. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Slider down low. Count is 1-1 to Castillo. The 1-1. That one's hit high in the left. Back at the wall. It is gone! Wellington Castillo has tied it in the top of the 9th. No way. We're tied. That voice cracked though. There it is again. On a desperation pitch. We're tied.
Now batting.
Leori Garcia now in the top of the 9th. First pitch to Garcia. Right down the middle, base hit. And the White Sox have a runner on. The go-ahead run is at first. As Will Jensen's going to come to the plate.
The left fielder, Will Jensen.
Runner at first. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Go back to first and they're going to catch the runner. And they finally tagged Garcia. That's going to end the side. To the bottom of the ninth. We're going to need it. Wellington Castillo tied it. In the left. 2-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Charles Fleming swinging third.
Now playing third base.
Can you play third? Hold on. Before we do anything, is he even able to play third? He can't. Who can? Brad Miller can.
Charles.
I know he can.
A defensive change for the White Sox.
Ken Giles now.
Number 10.
He's pitching.
Brad.
0 for 3 tonight is Naquin. Now the big question is, are we needing extra or are the Indians going to walk it off? 0-2 is the count. Yo to the Naquin! Hit in the right center field. Taylor is got it for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Rally Zimmer, 0 for 3 tonight. Who's going to be hero tonight? Who's the 0-1? Outside slider, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Gonna miss. Down to count 1-2. The 1-2 to Zimmer. Fouled away 1-2 again. Another 1-2. He struck him out. 2 gone. In the bottom of the ninth. Jose Ramirez, a .316 average. One of the best players, fouls away on the first pitch to 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, a perfect pitch for a home run right there. 0-2. The 0-2 now. Fouled away, another will keep coming. Giles should pitch in the 10th if we need it. The 0-2. Fouled again, another 0-2. Inside pitch, the 0-2. And we need another pitch. Another one. Inside. 1-2. The 1-2 now. Fouled again. Pitch number 8 coming. Another 1-2 is in the left. Anderson's got to make a throw. The throw to first is nowhere close to being in time. It's a base hit. And now it's Francisco Lindor who can win the game. Throw to first. Everybody's got it. Safe at first. First pitch to Lindor. Inside. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Another throw back. Safe there. Here's the 1-0. A sinker down the middle. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. A four-seamer again right down the middle. Here's the 1-2 to Lindor. Fouled away again. Another 1-2. We need another. The 1-2. And another. Another 6 pitch at bat. Almost hit him. 2-2. 22 pitches. The 2-2 to him is fouled. And another pitch coming. It's number 8. The 2-2 now. Fouled away, pitch number 9. He might not even pitch the 10th. Maybe go to the bullpen and just warm up Liberatore too. The 2-2 again to Lindor. That'll end the inning. We're heading to extra to the top of the 10th. 2-2. And leading off for the Chicago White Sox is Will Jensen. Their switch hitters who's batting late.
The left fielder, Will Jensen.
It's just a Jensen. In the center, and it's got to be caught. It is. And now it's Tim Anderson. A shortstop. 1 for 3 tonight.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch to Anderson. And he just chops it right to second for the first. 2 outs. We're back at the top of the lineup, though, so that's a good one. Whit Merrifield.
The bat. The second
0.5 tonight.
with
2 for 4.
Merrifield.
Nobody on. 2 outs in the top of the 10th. First pitch to Merrifield. Rip the third, and that is going to end the inning. The bottom of the 10th. Easy inning. 3 pitches. Santana, Kipnis, Barnes. Carlos Santana is going to lead off.
Leading off for the Indians.
First pitch to Santana.
The first baseman.
No one wants to count to him.
Santana.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
1 and 1. The 1-1 to Santana. It's a 4-seamer that's fouled back. 1-2. The 1-2 to Santana. Again, it's foul. 1-2 again. Another 1-2. He struck him out. 1 gone. In the bottom of the 10th. Which, 5 minutes ago, we would have been done if Castillo did not tie it. So we are going to have extra. Here's the 0-1 to Kipnis. Fouled. Down to count 0-2. The 0-2 to Kipnis. He struck him out. 2 gone. In the bottom of the 10th. Brandon Barnes, a .274 average. Here comes the first pitch to Barnes. It's 0-1. I know Giles, you're getting tired. You're done after this inning, trust me. Umpire. He goes down. And he looks like he's okay. The 0-2 to Barnes.
Nope.
There's 1 and 2. We're gonna look after this inning. We're gonna look at that thing. And we're heading to 11. Top of the 11th. Nice pitching, Giles. You're done.
Attention, please.
Dan Otero is 7-1 this year. If you want, let's go look at that last play though. I have to go all the way down. I don't like that I have to go all the way down to see this. Wasn't this? Was it this? Or this? I think it was this.
Number 61. Yeah. Otero.
No, that wasn't it. Maybe it is all the way up. I don't know. Then Otero against Chris Taylor, who's going to lead off. Kimbo's going to come in the bottom of the 11th. Nobody on. This is the first pitch to Taylor. He's 0 for 4 tonight. First pitch to him. Grounder to third. And another very easy play. 1 out. As our first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 for 4. Fell under another .3 average. First pitch to Abreu. A slider, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's the 0-1. In the right, it's foul, 0-2. The 0-2, he struck him out. 2 outs. Miguel Andujar. Oh, who's not? I forgot. Brad Miller came in for him.
Brad Miller.
Because he was pinch running. Brad Miller. First pitch to Miller. In the left for a base hit. And Miller is on with 2 outs. As I don't know why he's starting to get to my favorite player, but Carlos Gonzalez.
The right fielder, number 5. Carlos.
Hey, can I pinch hit him for... No, I can't. 1 for 4 tonight is Gonzalez. Runner at first. 2 outs. First pitch to Gonzalez. In the left for a base hit. Runners at first and second with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. So now we should have a catcher who tied it.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
In the bottom of the ninth. That's why we're here right now. 2 for 4 tonight. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on a sinker. I don't know why I swung like that. Swing and a miss. I love when he comes in. There's the 0-1. A change up. Down on the count. 0-2 is Castillo. The 0-2. In the dirt. Everybody goes back. 1-2. The 1-2 again, Castillo. He breaks his bat. We'll see you in the bottom of the 11th. Tied at 2. As Kimball is going to come in the 11th. He's undefeated. 4-0 this year. Jordan Lupro is going to lead off.
Greg Kimbrell.
From Kimball. It's fouled from Lupro 0-1. Before we do anything, let's just go to here. And just warm up Woodruff. He's not guaranteed to come in. As Lupo swings and misses 0-2. The 0-2 to Luplo. It's foul 0-2 again. Another 0-2. Foul 1.
The count is 1 and 2.
For him. 1-2. Hey, got him right down the middle for curveball. 1 out in the bottom of the 11th. Kevin Plawecki.
Catcher,
0 for 3 tonight. Looking for his first hit. Never know, it could be the game winner. 0-1 is the count to Plawecki. Here's the 0-1. They're gonna miss on a knuckle curve. He's down the count 0-2. Question is, are we gonna meet 12? And he struck him out. He got 2 outs in the bottom 11. I'm hoping this does not go 16. You never know.
next for Cleveland.
16 is the longest I've ever announced.
Tyler.
Never announced longer than 16. Nick wins 0 for 4 tonight. He's down counting 1-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 1-0-2. The 0-2 to Nick win. Down low 1-2. Same pitch, 1-2. Grounder to Abreu. We'll see you on the 12th. To the top of the 12th. We're gonna need it. 2-2. White Sox leading the Indians and it's 12-4. I've announced an extra third, a third of a game.
The designated hitter.
Garcia. Right to short. And a throw to first. Is in time, 1 out. Will Jensen. Jensen? 1 out. First pitch to Jensen. Change up 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away into the cameras. 0-2. Why not? We'll try that. It's not going to be it. Here's the 0-2. Almost foul 0-2 again. Another 0-2. And he's caught him with the 4-seamer. 2 outs. Tim Anderson is at the plate. 1 for 4 tonight.
Shortstop. Tim Anderson.
1 for 4 tonight. First pitch to Anderson. Is popped up the right. That is going to end the side to the bottom of the 12th. This game is 2-2. Now it's Bailey Zimmer. 0 for 4 tonight.
Leading off for the
This is
Indians.
Zimmer.
No left fielder.
I don't know. It's the count.
Bradley Zimmer.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled away from Kimball 1-1. The 1-1.
Aye.
A four-seamer right into the home run zone, 1 and 2. The 1-2 to Zimmer. It's again fouled. Another 1-2 coming. There was a Fortnite map change, and it was just the Rick Beacon that is now at Fatal. Why do I think he's gonna build like 8 of them at Dusty and just surround the entire island?
Third baseman. Poste.
First pitch to Ramirez, who out of everybody on this team has probably the best chance of winning it. The highest average, second highest in the MLB. In the AL, not the MLB, Josh Donaldson. 0-2 is the count to Ramirez. The 0-2!
That's a ball.
Upstairs, 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
The 1-2 to Ramirez. In the dirt.
Down. 2 and 2.
Even count at 2 apiece. The 2-2 to Ramirez.
Count full.
Another knuckle curve that goes down. Lindor is on deck, full count. The full count to Ramirez. He struck him out. 2 outs. As the guy that's up now also has a great chance. Still over average, .302.
The shortstop.
They win it. First pitch to Lindor.
Lindor.
0-1 is the count. Here's the 0-1.
Inside ball
1
1.
and 1. 1-1.
Zero.
Swinging and miss. And if he strikes him out, we're going to need another inning. The 1-2 is fouled in the left. 1 and 2 again to Lindor. He's 2 for 4 tonight. The 1-2.
Ball, that's
Too
right.
high. 2 and 2. Another 2-2. He struck him out. That'll end the inning to the top of the 13th. We're going to need it. It's almost 10 o'clock here if you look right next to home run porch. And leading off, James Hoyt is coming in. He's 7-2 this year. Whit Merrifield's gonna come in. I think he might keep Kimbrel in for the season.
Number 50.
Probably. Not sure yet. 2 for 5 tonight is Merrifield. First pitch to him. In the left, the back at the wall. It's gonna go into the gap. Merrifield's gonna have a leadoff double in the top of the 13th. No outs, first pitch from Hoyt. Is a double to Merrifield.
The center fielder.
As Taylor, who's 0 for 5 tonight, can have the game winner on his foot, and he's going to throw it to first, and there's going to be a runner at third with 1 out. Any hit will have the White Sox on top 3-2. Jose Abreu could drive in a run and could possibly be the winning one. Push Mr. Abreu. Really weak hit. It's caught. 2 outs in the top of the 13th. As Brad Miller, who has 1 for 1 tonight when he came in earlier. First pitch to Miller. In the left. Is it going to drop? It is not. It's caught by the left fielder. It's going to end the inning. 2 to bottom of the 13th, 2-2. Still the White Sox did not convert, as Santana's going to lead off. Okay, we're taking Kimbrel out.
Leading off for the Indians.
Uh,
Baseman. Carlos Santana.
Liberatore's going to come in. Used to be an O this year.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number 36.
First pitch from to him from Santana. Santana's a switch hitter. I just realized that. Here's the 0-1. High in the center. Taylor's back. He tracks it down, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the 13th.
The batter number 22.
Jason Kipnis, 1 for 4 tonight.
Jason Kipnis.
Is he going to be the one who wins it all?
0-1.
1 out. Luckily, this isn't the playoffs yet. Just wait until the playoffs. Imagine this being in the playoffs. Bottom of the 13th, 2-2 between the 2 best teams. The 0-2. High in the right center field. Taylor again. He's got it for the 2nd out. The thing is, if the White Sox win this division, they're gonna have home advantage the entire time. 0-4 tonight is Barnes. He's in 0-1. Here's the 0-1. They're gonna miss on Barnes down to count 0-2 with 2 outs. The 0-2. We're gonna need 14 to the top of the 14th. To be honest, I'm kind of happy that this is happening, so then I can get more
Leading off for the White Sox,
done for this.
the right fielder, number 5,
Carlos Gonzalez. No outs. First pitch to Gonzalez, almost hits him. And local time in Cleveland, which I believe is Eastern time, is 10:10. This game's been going on for over 2 hours. Gonzalez in the right, it's gonna be dropped. Is he gonna get the throw off? He does not. And is it an error or is it a base hit? It's a base hit for Gonzalez. Wellington Castillo. No outs. 2 for 5 tonight. It's just a Castillo. And a grounder, and it could be 1 back to first. It's a double play. 2 outs. Liberatore's gonna pitch the 14th. And Woodruff's going to pitch the 15th. 2 outs. He's 1 for 5 tonight. First pitch to Garcia. And he popped it to left. We're going to go to the bottom. 2-2. Still. Jordan Luplow. The Cleveland Indians, these two teams are the two of the oldest teams. The Indians were established in 1901. The White Sox stayed back when, I believe, before the 1900s. I think it was 1890 something. Yo to the Luplo. Upstairs on a 2-seamer.
Count is 1 and 2.
1 and 2. 1 to the Luplo. Foul. 1 and 2 again. Another 1-2. He struck him out, 1 out. And the bottom of the 14th.
Up next for Cleveland.
The more I think about it, the more I kind of want it to go past 16. I don't care if I don't walk it off now. I can't walk it off if I win or not. I want it to go past 16. It would be the longest game I've ever done. There's the 0-1 to Plawecki. Foul. It scared me, 0-2. This is one of the longest games I've ever done. I believe this might be the second longest game I've ever done. 2 outs. If Naquin does not get a run in, we're going to need 15. 0-1 is the count for Naquin. He's 0 for 5 tonight. Here's the 0-1. Foul. 0-2. The 0-2 to Naquin. Oh, he could not get the corner. It was in the strike zone. They didn't want to call it. The 1-2 to Naquin. 2-2 with 2 outs. The 2-2 from Liberatore. Back again, another 2-2. You gonna need another 2-2 or not? We know! We're going to 15. To the top of the 15th inning. A game in 6 innings. 2-2.
Your attention, please.
As Randall Delgado leads off. Is Will Jensen.
26. Randall Delgado.
0 for 5 is Jensen. And this might be exactly why he might not be in the lineup soon. I gotta change my designated hitter. That's a grounder to second. The throw to first is in time. So what I think about doing is I'm going to take Garcia, I'm going to flip Garcia and Jensen. So Garcia can go back playing left. I'm going to change my designated hitter.
Anderson.
Tim Anderson at the top of the 15th, 1 for 5 tonight. A slider 0-1. Early swing. Here's the 0-1. And another grounder to second. Go to first. 2 outs.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield, still is even. .3. No, he's got a 3 for 6 tonight with .285 average. First pitch to Merrifield. Hit into center. We are gonna need 16. Not yet. The bottom of the 15. If we go after this inning, it's gonna be the second tied for the longest game I've ever done. Bradley Zimmer.
Leading off for the Indians.
First pitch to Zimmer.
The left fielder.
1-0. Zimmertor's still pitching.
Zimmer.
The second I see that go to yellow, I'm gonna change it. 1-1 is the count to Zimmer. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. The 2-1 to Zimmer from Libertor. Oh, he checks a swing. 3-1. The 3-1 to Zimmer. He struck him out. I'm rushing this for some reason. The full count to him. Fouled, full count. I think after this batter, I'm going to put Woodruff in. Ooh, the full count. Struck him out. 1 out. And that's going to do it for you. Jose Ramirez. And Woodruff is going to pitch against Woodruff and Yates. Pick Woodruff. 6-1 this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for...
I wanted to walk off for a second. So I wanted to just warm up another guy.
53,
Brandon Woodruff. Ramirez is first. 1 for 5 tonight. In the bottom of the 15th, he's 0-1. Woodruff has got one of the biggest, he starts off at the top and it has a really weird, nasty pitch. Look at his four seamer. It can curve really well. Here's the 1-1 to Ramirez. Upstairs 2-1. The 2-1 to Ramirez from Woodruff. Swing and a miss. Down to count 2-2. The 2-2 to Ramirez. Full count. Indoors on deck. The full count now. Fouled. Full count again. Another full count to Lindor. Ramirez struck him out. 2 out. Lindor 2 for 5. Is he going to be the hero? First pitch to Lindor. 0-1. That's the count. Here's the 0-1. Foul back. 0-2. The 0-2 to Lindor. Upstairs 1-2. It's been a long game. Is it going to be longest? We are going 16. It's the tie for the longest game I've ever done. To the top of the 16th. Last time this happened, the second guy that's due won the game.
Leading off for the White Sox.
No outs. Taylor's 0 for 6. At the top of the 16th. Swing and a miss on a slider 0-1. It is now 10:36. First pitch was at 7:10. This is a 3.5 hour game. And a grounder right through the middle. And still needs to play to first. And Santana's got it for the first out. The 16th. Abreu, 1 for 6 tonight. First pitch to Abreu. 1-0 is the count. Here's the 1-0. In the right, and it is on first with 1 out in the top of the 16th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brad Miller. Their third baseman for right now. Miller swings and misses on the first pitch up 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That one's hit high into right. He's back. Bree's gonna go back. It's caught. 2 outs in the top of the 16th. Gonzalez is even at 3 for 6.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Can he have the White Sox on top? First pitch to him. Into right, Carlos Gonzalez. It is out of here. A 2-run homer. White Sox lead 4-2 in the 16th. What was he saying in the 12th and 11th and the 13th? He can come in clutch. Cargo gets the White Sox up by 2. Here it is again. Wow.
Attention, please.
As now it's Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 1 this year. Wellington Castillo. First pitch from Perez. That's a weird stance. And a grounder right to the second. Ooh, and to the bottom of the 16th with the White Sox. Up by 2. And Woodruff, they're going to pitch this inning. Carlos Santana. 0 for 5 tonight. Fouled away on the first pitch from him, 0-1. If this happens and this stays, the lead stays, I'm 2 for 2 for 16 innings. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 16th. And Jason Kipnis.
Number 22, second baseman.
1 for 5 tonight. First pitch to Kipnis. Swinging a miss on an inside 4-seamer. 1-0. Here's the 0-1. Fouled 0-2. The 0-2?
Nope, that's the ball.
1-2. The 1-2 from Woodruff to Kipnis. He struck him out. 2 gone in the bottom of the 16th. One of the longest games in intermediocre history, or Basebnnou history in general. First pitch to Brendan Barnes. 0-1. He's 0 for 5 tonight. Big pitches. The 0-1. Chaser and a slider. Indians down to their final strike. Is this it? The 0-2! In the right, and that is the ball game. Merrifield gets it. What a comeback! Down 2-1 in the top of the 9th. A solo by Castillo. It went all the way to the 16th. Gonzalez came in and won the game 4-2. And the White Sox win game 3. Woodruff gets the win. Delgado gets the loss. And one of the still tied for the longest game in Basebnnou history. Oh, that bat pitch. Oh, that's I can already tell you guys that's Bautista. And final game, White Sox Indians. Bauer and Gonzalez. We gotta play the Angels, the Royals, and then the Mariners. Standings, the Indians are now down by 3 games. Oh, we already clinched the... Alright, so now no matter what, we already clinched the postseason. That's what that meant. We clinched the postseason already, so no matter what, we're gonna be in the playoffs. No matter how and what happens. We only have, what, 140? Have 22 games left in this season. Right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, yeah. 22 Basebnnou left until playoff Basebnnou, which I think I might put playoff Basebnnou wild card game 1 or something. I don't think I'm gonna put dates. There's one thing I do want to do though. I want to take Jensen. Who's another left fielder we can have? It's not an MLB. We have Delmonico still? We're gonna add him to the 40 man. We'll bring him up to the MLB. We're gonna send Jensen down. You know, we're gonna remove him from. Oh, okay. He's just gonna be up in MLB. I don't know if he's gonna be able to play. Look at all these guys we have. We're just loaded. Maybe we'll have Delmonico against this. This one we can keep, because we got our usual guys. I don't want Jensen in. Don't you have Delmonico there? That seems about right. I'll take that. Alright, I can deal with that. Save data. Franchise. Tomorrow. White Sox, Indians, or whenever I want to. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna head over to Fortnite really quickly. See ya!